Welcome to day 22 of my 30-day self-love Pilates challenge. My name is Sharon and we are working the glutes today, all the lower body. And because it's really hot in Bali, it's already sweating, I'm already sweating, so we're staying close to the mat. Hopefully that's a good thing for you. When you're ready, meeting me on your back. Making your way down onto your back, we're going to start with some bridges. So bring the heels about hip distance apart and take a full breath in. And then press into the heels and the palms as you breathe out. Let's do this one more time. Full breath in, full breath out. Now we're going to start to lift the hips on this next exhale. So as you breathe in, really fill up. And as you exhale, press into the palms, the heels, lift the hips by squeezing the glutes. And then slowly lowering back down. Exhale as you lift, squeezing the back of the legs and slowly lowering back down. Start to match your movement to your breath. I do say this a lot, and I just mean check in with how you're feeling today. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Starting to feel the energy through the body, getting a little bit warmer, firing up. And let's just go for 5, 4, 3, we're coming all the way down, in 2, on 1, coming all the way down. Hooking your right ankle over your left, like a figure 4 stretch. Keep pressing into the left heel, and as you breathe out, lift the hips. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. See how this feels? It can go from 0 to 100. You can always start to really press into your palms, your left heel to help you. And let's go 3. We're adding on, in 2, on 1, hold. Kick your right leg to the sky, bring it back to the knee, and then lower. Lift, kick, bend, and lower. Now if you know me and you've done the classes before, you probably know I'm a combo girl. I love layering the shapes. I feel like most Pilates instructors do. It just means that you can still move in a way that feels good, using them as little stops. You can choose what stop you get off at, but it also keeps the mind engaged. Remember, Pilates is also a mind game, a mind practice. Now we're here for 3. Maybe starting to feel the left leg a little bit more. 2. On 1, hold. Now from here, we're going to bend the right leg. You're going to hook it under the left and then up to the sky. Bend, hook it under the left, back to the sky. So it's kind of like a little dip and then back. Keeping the left heel really grounded. And let's go 5, 4, 3, little dance moves for 2. On 1, come back to the sky and hold for 3. Embrace the shakes for 2. On 1, hook it over the left and lower. Take a little figure 4 stretch, so just bring the hands behind the left thigh. Take a moment to rock or sway, releasing any tension. And then just releasing the hands, unraveling the legs. We're going straight to the other side, left ankle over the right this time. Full breath in. Exhale as you lift your hips, and inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift the hips, squeeze through the right glute. Inhale, lower. Now notice how this side feels. We tend to have a stronger side. So without judgment or comparison, can you move accordingly? If you're finding the next stop or layer, we have 3 more. Let's go 2. We're going to kick the left leg to the sky on 1. Kick it to the sky, connect, and lower. Lift, kick, bend, and lower. Kick, bend, and lower. We're here for 5. Funky dance move is coming your way in 4. So start to mentally prepare. You've done it before. 2 more. On 1, can you hold? Now from here, bend the left knee. Hook it under the right hip and then bring it back to the sky. Bend, hook it under the right hip, and back. Try not to overthink this shape. Think bend, hook it under, and back. Keep pressing into the hands and the right heel for 5, 4, let the body talk to you, 3, 2, we are holding on 1, hold for 3, for 2, on 1, hook it down, and then come into your figure 4 stretch. Maybe lifting the head, hands can come behind the right thigh. And just take a little stretch here. Bringing both knees into your chest, curl into a little ball, and just start to rock and roll yourself up. Just 2 more times. Have some fun with it. And on this next one, coming all the way up, crossing the ankles over, and coming into a 4-point kneel. Getting really comfy, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Drop the belly, eye gaze forward as you breathe in. And then dome tuck the chin to the chest as you breathe out. Let's do a few more like this. Drop the belly, eye gaze forward, breathe in. Dome tuck the chin to the chest as you breathe out. One more cat-cow. Drop the belly, eye gaze forward, breathe in, arching through the spine. Dome tuck the chin to the chest as you breathe out, and maybe taking a little rock back and forth. Coming all the way down, somewhere in between the two, and just come onto your forearms. Hands can come together or hands can come to the earth, whatever feels better, but your shoulders are staying over your elbows. Now from here, your right leg is going to extend behind you. Now we're going to lift, and we're going to lower and tap. Lift, lower and tap. I might just move forward a tiny bit so I don't hit the plants. Think about both your hip bones coming down to the earth as we try to lift and lower. Keep doming through the upper back. And I love 4-point kneeling because not only do you get to work your legs, you get some deep core activation, you get to work through your shoulder stability, and I just think it feels good. You might not, so you can let me know. But let's just go 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Can you hold? Keep the toe pointed. Bring the knee down to the calf of the left and then shoot it long. Tap the calf, shoot it long. So it's almost like a little curtsy. We're crossing the knees and back. Think about length over height. How far can you press the toe away from the body? And can you keep the core engaged? So drawing the belly button up and in. This is 10, 9, let's go 8, 7, 6, notice where you feel these for 5, 4, 3, let's go 2, on 1, can you hold? Now can you bring your left hand and then your right hand forward? If you slide, don't worry. Oh, the tiles are really slippery. Now from here, press into the palms, we're straightening the arms and we're pulsing the back leg up and down. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We are holding in 2. Hold your leg up on 1. Keep pressing into the palms for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, come down, take a child's pose and the hips to the heels. Whew, that just got really hard really quick. Take a full breath in and we go straight to the other side. So coming back as you breathe out, coming to your 4-point kneel onto your elbows. Extend the left leg long and start to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now maybe the legs are nice and warm by now, so things can start to switch on a lot quicker as you fatigue. But remember who's in the driver's seat. It's you. It's always you. You have the complete control to break, to come back to your breath, to think of something that makes you feel so strong in this moment, because it's only temporary discomfort. At least that's what I tell myself. Let's go 5, 4, we're coming for the curtsy, in 3, in 2, on 1, can you hold, bend to the back of the right knee, extend, bend, extend. Keep reaching away from the body as you exhale, reach and back. Five more. 4, 3, keep dorming the upper back. 2, on 1, can you hold? We're gonna extend the right hand and then the left. Really press down into the palms, so you can still keep the chest lifted, and we're gonna pulse the leg up and back. Pulse, back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, holding on 1, lift a little bit high. No, you can't. Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. This time bring the left knee in, but start to make your way down onto your belly. So come all the way down for some tummy time to finish your practice. So coming all the way down, bringing your hands onto your forehead. Let the hands rest really heavy to the earth and just melt the forehead down. Take a full breath in, press into the hips, and as you breathe out, can you start to lift your legs, including the kneecaps? Inhale as you lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So really think about pressing down into the earth with the hip bones as you lift. Squeeze the glutes, and then lower back down. Keeping the head really heavy. And let's go for 5, 4, 3, final 2. On 1, can you hold but flex the toes? Now we're going to bring the heels to the bottom and then point the toes, extend the legs long, keeping the kneecaps off the earth. Flex, hamstring curl, and then point and lift. Flex, heels to bottom, point the toes, extend the legs long. Now every time we point the toes, extend the legs long, can you think about lifting the thighs off the mat just a millimeter more? Come back to your breath. And let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Keep the legs flexed. Can you connect the heels together? And can you start to diamond shape the feet out? So bring the knees out wide. I'm going to lift and lower. Lift and lower for 10. Keep pressing the heels to the sky. This is 8, 7, 6, 5. Really small movements for 4, 3, 2. Holding on 1. Point the toes. Extend the legs long. Can you swim just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Release the legs. Take a little rock, a little sway, and just drop one side of your cheek to the earth. When you're ready, pressing the hands to the earth and just making your way up into a cross-legged position. Oh, I'm dripping in sweat today. That's okay, we did it. You did it. We both did it together. We're going to bring the right shin forward, left shin back, almost like a cross-legged position, but the heels are not crossed. Bring the hands to the sky. And then take a little forward fold as you breathe out. Hands can connect any way you like, while keep pressing down into the hips, and then maybe even dropping the elbows down to the earth or the forehead. Taking a moment to notice where you feel this in the body. Maybe it's the right glute, the lower back. Maybe it's the left glute or the hips. And rather than forcing any sensations, can you use each exhale to create more space? One more full breath in. And staying for your breath out. Inhale as you press into the palms to lift the chest. And just start to walk yourself all the way back. We're going to change legs. Left shin is now forward, right shin is back. Bring the hands to the sky as you breathe in. Lean forward as you breathe out, and wherever you start to feel sensations, lower the hands. It doesn't have to be low. You might stay lifted, but think about pressing down into the hips, and then maybe you even come down a little bit further. Bringing your awareness back to the four corners of your mat. And back to your internal space. One more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, can you find a little bit more space in this shape? Inhale as you press into the palms to lift the chest. Start to walk your hands all the way back. Crossing the ankles over in whatever way feels comfortable. Bring the hands down onto the body, maybe the belly or the knees. And as you find your final moments of stillness, can you let the practice fully absorb? Short, maybe not so sweet, but you did it, and I'm really, really proud of you. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for showing up. And if no one's told you today, I love you. I'm so proud of you, and I will see you next time. Mwah.